At some point, I'll get the sequencing right. Good morning from a beautiful, sunny South Australia. It's actually, well, Port Elliot, South Australia. It's gorgeous and sunny outside my window, as you can see me facing that beautiful sunlight. And probably a little cool, but it is still winter. Now, we're here for another daily card reading, the spread that I've been using, the 5-card spread, for just the general guidance that we're, I suppose, becoming used to, or are we? They're all different every morning, so it's what keeps me going. It's the surprise of what's in store for today. So what I've got are the cards ready, as you can see in the corner here. What we need is for you to, which way am I doing this? That way. That one there. Let your friends know that we're live, for those who would be interested to actually watch this as a live stream. And, even for those who aren't able to watch it as a live stream, you can still let them know that it's on replay later. After it's finished, it gets automatically recorded. And remember too that we've got, this is also live streaming to my Hypnosis Plus with Roz page here in Facebook, but also on my YouTube channel. So, hi Carol. Oh, you've got fog over in Galway. Wow. I probably wasn't up early enough seeing if there's fog here, but didn't look like there was. But you never know. It could have been that early. I don't know. So I love the fog, especially the sea fog, when you can sit and catch that when it's rolling in. It's just a beautiful, ethereal feel, isn't it? So what we're going to do, though, is move on over to the live stream, to the actual card reading, And don't forget, if you need any help with anything or want those personalised individual readings, that's what I've got to try and get this camera stuff working for this. Like that and follow that along. That's the website that is for those bookings. I'm just going to take that off screen and we'll switch around to the actual cards. And I love them. As you know, I really do love the cards. They're a gorgeous deck of cards. It is this deck. I'll probably be continuing to use this deck until they're thoroughly worn out. And then I'll probably buy another one because I just really enjoy using this deck. Absolutely. You could use playing cards. You could use a regular Lenormand deck. And I just noticed a piece of fluff on my pathway there. There was a piece of fluff on it. How dare it? And there's probably other bits too. It is a dust. Anytime living by the sea and it's a dusty, salty environment, you get a lot of dust. And what we've got, beautiful deck of cards. This one's the business, the work space, where the hours are. We've got the bridges in that home environment, home space. What we've got up the top, it's actually choices in that unexpected. We've got the woman in your role, and we've got the park here in that outcome. So a gorgeous set of 5 cards for this morning. The owls being that second card in the expanded edition, in the one that I'm using, that owls as the bird card is actually indicating more wisdom in that way that we communicate. So it's actually putting in digging a bit more into the knowledge and actually chatting about what is the more detailed, knowledgeable, wise type stuff that we're needing to be doing today in our work mode. So it's actually looking and conferring, is it conferring? Conferencing, conferring, brainstorming, doing that type of stuff with other knowledgeable people. So people, who we know is going to be of good benefit to input to our, g'day Kathy, into our ideas and work that we're doing. Because if you remember a few days ago, there was more of the ideas, the new stuff coming in. So it's still working further on that, but actually consulting a little more widely, I suppose, of those who are experts to get that train of thought, that mode moving forward more of what we've got coming up. So that's what I'm sensing with the owls. We've got the bridges here, just making sure my pointer's in the right spot. I've got a very funny noise I'm hearing in the background there somewhere. One I haven't heard, and it's not a bird, even though I do have the birds out in the trees. With the bridges, that is moving from one side to the other. Usually it doesn't really matter which side you're on. It's just getting over it. It's one of those things I can remember. It's many years ago now, when I was doing the ambulance volunteering, and I was actually the station team leader and had some new recruits, and doing the training. At times, sometimes with that teamwork, you do come across interactions and relationships that clash a tad and stuff. And one of those in our team, her very reliable saying when things were getting light, that was just, oh, build a bridge and get over it. It was that saying. And that's what this does remind me of this morning. It pops into my mind that there is relationships around you and about you that you're going to need to actually put that into action and say, look, build a bridge and get over it. Whether it's going to be sooner or whether it's going to be later, there's still needing to be that movement and decision, that making that action happening. So do keep that in mind for that home environment around you. There is some interaction that's going to need to be acted on, because it is an action style of thing, card that we're needing to put it into place and act on it. So I quite like that. It doesn't matter whether it's now or later, you're still going to have to do it. And it's also here with this card being the unexpected, there's the choice. It's going to be part of what is this card, I feel, that the bridge one. So that as well as making the choice, it is actually taking you over that bridge, not just up a stairway. You can see that this is that it's like the day or night, the choice that you're making. There isn't any combined activity in this one. It really is taking that one or the other. So you'll know when that pops into your day-to-day as well, as far as the progress of what your day is going to be. That interaction with other people, you're going to be making a choice, one of one sort or another. So I quite like how these work out at times. Here we've got, and as I saw this lay here in the your role, for myself being the older woman, yes, so that is just representative of me. It is my role to do all this. So I need to be crossing that bridge when I need to and making that choice. The decision is there and it is mine. There could be someone that's in that work situation that is the older woman for you that's going to help out and be that wisdom. So that could be that connection as well there in your day. So do be open to that. And it could just be yourself. We all know that ultimately the responsibility for any of these card interpretations are our own, of course. So, and as we're actually working, moving through our day, interesting how I said play. So take some time to play as well through your day and go out in the natural environment. Go out in nature and enjoy some time through your day that is full on getting grounded, getting in, your feet in the grass or in the sand or wherever you're going to be. I know that I'm going to be, and that's why with some of these cards as they laid out, I thought, well, you're telling me already what I'm planning to do. I am going to be heading up to town to enjoy a lunch with my twin sister. And it's going to be a lovely day because she lives near the sea. And yourself, like those of you who've been following me along, how much I do actually love the sea. I love walking along the beach when I can get down to it, which yesterday I did. I was able to post that little video of watching the pot of dolphins. So, and having that further interaction with the sea today and with family and all that actually brings forward in that love and joy. So I think that was another reason why I had the swans as the lead-in video this morning, because swans, that swan card, the heart card that we have in this deck, it is the pair of swans making that heart shape. And it was just that feeling of what I woke up with after the walk yesterday, and it just all came together to choose in that way. Good morning, Shaz. I hope you're warm down there with your hoodie on, I bet. And no, I bet you're still in bed. Maybe not. Anyway, so that layout of cards, gorgeous set. Like the owls are communicating the bridges, the choices. You, if you're the older woman, or being able to confer and chat with an older woman as part of that process through the day, and having that end result of feeling grounded and out in nature. Go out in nature if you can at some point through the day. It's going to be an absolutely beautiful day. Well, from what I can see out my window and that gorgeous blue sky and the sunshine shining already, it's going to be a beautiful day. So take in all that you can of what your process and steps are in the day, with that mindfulness of everything that you do is in perfect timing, and the decisions you make are what they're meant to be. So especially with that choices card, make the decisions with the wisdom of those owls and keep it moving through your day with that beautiful centeredness of what is your heart and soul. So good morning, Sharon. How are you? So have that mindfulness as you're working and moving through your day, and just enjoy the full natural beingness of what nature is around you. Even if you can't be out in it because you work in an office or something, still feel that connection, even just by that imagining of your energy from the crown down through to your feet and Mother Earth, that we are connected. Each and every one of us is connected, and we can each share that energy as our humanity. And that flow of what is that universal energy. So thank you for being here to watch. The cards have that explanation that even I can share, but take on board more so what you interpret from them, that is the more important interpretation of what meaning there is in it for you. And live your day to be the best person that you can be. Now, I'm going to be here again at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, and we'll see you then. Now, thank you very much. And there was something else I was going to remind people of, but now I can't remember. Look, it's a Lenormand thing, card readings, not card readings. It's doing, that's what it was. I'm still doing a Tuesday night at 7:30 type of a weekly Zoom meeting factor. It's a very reasonable $15 each week, just for, but it's joining in to actually do, it's a Lenormand thing, doing share readings, and I'm working up to actually teaching, like to be able to share with those who are coming into that as a grand tableau spread, and that's using all the 36 cards. I only use the basic deck for that one because not everyone's got expanded, and it's showing up to be really quite a fun night on the Tuesday night. So if you're interested in that, it's on my Boundy page somewhere. I've just got to double check where I've put the link for that, because some of this stuff is interestingly. Where have I got it? I've put it in a safe place, one of those things. Good morning, Fiona. Oh, it's a beautiful morning, isn't it? Oh, yeah, you probably will need to rewatch the whole thing. So keep that in mind. Have a look on my Boundy page for that link. It would be in either the shop now or just in the Facebook something services thing. I've got to really nut that out. The new format of the Facebook's got me a bit stumped at the moment. I'm finding things, I'm not finding things and that stuff. So we'll get to know what it feels like in the new style and how to work it. But in the moment, there's a bit of a transition to it. So thank you for being patient there too. So continue onward with your day. Be the best you can be, and namaste until tomorrow.